All right, we'll go ahead and get started in a child's pose, friends. Go ahead and send your knees wide on the mat. Bring your toes together to touch, taps of the feet down. I'd like you to just rock right to left, right to left. Fingertips really wide, arms just kind of start to sneak forward, letting that chest sink down to the ground. Let the forehead come resting onto the mat. And start to roll the forehead right to left, massaging that third eye center. Finding your breath, take a deep inhale, fill up, and a deep exhale, let it go. Do that again for me. Inhale, fill. Exhale, let it go. And then I'd like you to find your Ujjayi breath. Slight constriction at the back of the throat, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, trying to match the lengths of each inhale and exhale with the count of 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in again. And a deep exhale through the nose again. So good. From here, I want you to spider tip the left hand, pull the chest up off the mat, lift the head, spider tip the left hand, and look, kind of put it towards the middle of your mat, looking up at your hand. Take the right palm, reach back for the right heel. Yeah, and then let the chest sink down. It's going to be a little bit more over to the right, but that's fine. If it feels good, you can even turn your head in towards the left, placing the right temple on the mat. Just feeling a nice deeper stretch in that left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. So good. Go ahead and release the right palm. Spider tip the right fingers up towards the top of your mat. So the fingertips are all the way pointed. Yeah, you're just lifting up, making a little TP with the right hand. Then send that left hand back towards the left heel. And then let the chest sink down. You should feel a nice stretch in that shoulder, letting the left temple come down to the mat. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. And out. Perfect. And go ahead and release that left hand. Both palms planted evenly on the mat, fingertips really, really wide. Inhale, peel the chest forward, coming into a tabletop position. Stack the joints, shoulders over palms, hips over knees. Lift up both of the ankles off the mat and then just rotate the feet in some circles, back and forth, just getting into the ankle joint there a little bit. If you're anything like me, you've got a little snap, crackle, pop going on. That's perfect. And then set both of the toes and feet down. Shoulders over palms, nice strong core. We're going to take some cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And then exhale, round, letting the head and neck hang heavy. Again, inhale, drop the belly button, lift up for cow pose, and then exhale, round for cat pose. So good. And then go ahead and take a couple more of those on your own. Breathing, breath to movement. And then if you would like, you can take some barrel rolls, getting into the side bodies, just moving the joints, or moving the core, moving the spine, lubricating the spine, sending the hips back and forward towards the heels, and then up, just finding gentle movements here. Breathing through. So good. And then find your way back to that tabletop position, shoulders over palms, hips over knees. We'll go ahead and just step one foot back, then the other. Find yourself into a high plank position. The shoulders are over the palms, still strong in the core. Gaze down, deep inhale. And then exhale, send the hips high to the sky. Pedal out the feet, wag your tail, finding downward facing dog. Good morning. Deep inhale and deep exhale. So good. One more time. Inhale, fill. And exhale, let something go. Letting those heels sink further down to the mat each time. You want to push that chest down and back towards the thighs, finding a micro bend in the knees if needed. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, look up at the hands, and then walk the feet to meet the hands for ragdoll. So letting the head and neck hang really, really heavy here. Feet are hip width distance apart, opposite elbow to opposite hand. Finding that nice sway back and forth, right to left. Shaking the head yes and no. Bending the knees here as much as you need to. I want you to roll into the toes and then back into the heels. And then do that again. Roll into the toes, back into the heels, back and forth. And then we're going to take some sunflowers. So keeping the feet hip width distance apart. Again, bending the knees as much as you need to. Opposite hand to opposite elbow. We'll take big circles. Inhale, rise up all the way to the right, making a circle with the arms. And then exhale down to the left. Back and forth here at the base. We'll do the same thing again. Rise to the left. Inhale big. And then exhale to the right, all the way down. Back and forth here at the bottom. Releasing the hands down to the mat. Toe heel the feet to touch. Big toes together. And then we'll rise up one vertebra at a time on your inhale all the way. Head and neck come last. So good. Let the hands lift down by your sides, and we'll take some shoulder circles. So inhale, lift the shoulders into the ears, and then exhale, relax them down the back. Again, inhale, lift, and exhale, down the back. And then take one, the right up and back, and the left, opposite or alternating shoulders. Inhale to the right, and then exhale to left, back and forth. And then go forward with the right, and then forward with the left. Just really getting into those shoulders. Perfect. And then just find a nice squared body, even in the feet. Big toes are touching. Inhale, lift the arms, come up. And then exhale, side body stretch to the right. So lift up with that left hand to the sky and reach down like you're going to touch the floor with the right hand, but stay even in the feet. Lifting up and out of that left rib cage. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift both arms up, and exhale over to the other side. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the left arm up, and then exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest. Inhale, arms lift again. This time, exhale, open up towards the right, teeing the arms out to the side, looking all the way over your right shoulder to the back of your mat. Keep the left hip back in line with the right. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, twist, T-twist over to the left. Looking all the way over that left shoulder, keeping that right hip back in line with the left hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift both arms up. And then exhale all the way down, forward fold to your mat, bowing. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, and hold here. Gaze is down at the mat, micro bend in the knees so you're not locking the knees out. Hands are to the shins, and breathe here. I want you to shine the crown of your head forward as you push the sits bones back. So you're elongating the side bodies. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe you feel it in the back line of the legs. Maybe you feel it in the side bodies. Maybe you feel it in the core. There's lots of places you can feel this here. I want you to breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in, pushing those sits bones back farther, shining the crown further, and then exhale, fold all the way down, letting it all go. Plant the palms and then step the feet back into a high plank. Gaze is down. We're holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the hips high, downward facing dog, pedal out the feet. Sending those hips high. The heels may touch the ground, they may not. Let that chest sink further back, opening up those shoulders, rotating them out away from the ears so that you can feel the opening of the shoulder blades. Deep inhale and deep exhale. So good. Inhale, lift the right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. So good. So find a 90-degree bend in that right knee, stacking the right knee over the right ankle, and then drop the back knee down to the mat. Perfect. So we're kind of in a runner's lunge here, getting into that left hip flexor. So you might feel this on the left hip. What I want you to do is peel the chest forward. You're slightly shifting the weight forward so you get a nice stretch in that left hip. But don't let the right knee pass the right ankle. So you feel that nice engagement. Deep inhale, deep exhale. So good. Plant the left hand on the inside of the right foot. Inhale the right arm up to the sky, looking up at that right hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Deep inhale. And then exhale, release the right hand down and send the hips back, coming into half splits. Right leg is nice and long. Send those hips back. Keep the chest lifted. So I don't want you to round into the back. Instead, the chest is up. You might need to spider tip the fingers. Feeling a nice stretch in that right leg. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Again for me. Inhale big. And exhale it out. Inhale, walking the hands forward. Plant the palms evenly. Lift the back knee up off the mat. So you're in a nice low lunge here. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale it out. And then inhale, open, lift up, warrior two. So dialing that back heel down, making sure the front heel dissects the back arch nice and strong. Sending a nice strong bend in the 90-degree angle in that front knee. Energy out the fingers, lifting the back arch up off the mat. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Again for me. Inhale big. And exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Lift that right hand up and breathe here. You can take a bind with that left arm at the low back. Nice and slow movements here in this morning gentle yoga flow. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale for me again. And then exhale, T the arms, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reverse triangle. Straighten that right leg so both legs are now straight. Now check in with that left hip. Make sure it stays back and in line with the right. Hug those inner thighs together energetically. Lift up with that right arm. Deep inhale. And relax the right shoulder out of the ear. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale, T the arms, so you're in like you're setting up for triangle. And then what we're gonna do is just pivot that right foot so that both feet are parallel to the short edges of the mat. So now you are in star pose, but the arms are teed out. Feet are parallel to the short edges of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down to the low back. Drive that fist down, puff the chest up, full chest expansion here. Deep inhale. Micro bend in the knees. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Lift that the fist up to the sky and let the head and neck hang heavy. Ooh, yeah. Feels really good. You can let that fist fall over towards the ground over your head to really get into it here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Again for me. Inhale big. And then exhale, release, letting the hands come down to the mat. Perfect. So fold into this a little bit more here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Now from here, I want you to think halfway lift. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Slightly shift the heels in and come into a squat. So yeah, you're starting to send those hips down and back. Bending the knees, so you're in horse pose, but the hands are down on the ground, right? So you're getting into the hips, flat, nice back, flat back. Woo. Sending those hips back, using those hands to kind of support you. Yeah, breathe in. You should feel this really nicely in those hips. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Again for me, inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to come into horse, lift the chest up. Heels are shifted in at a 45-degree angle. Your butt is still low. Hands to heart center. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Again for me. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, star pose, stand up, parallel the feet, shift those heels back. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior for a breath. And then exhale, chaturanga, pinwheel the hands down, plant the palms, step the right foot back. First chaturanga, exhale halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pulling that chest up and out. Exhale, use the core to lift and roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale, let it go. Again, inhale big. Exhale, let it go. Lift the left leg high, inhale. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. 90-degree bend in the left knee. So good. Perfect here, deep inhale. And then exhale, drop that back knee down. So the top of the back foot can be down or tucked, whatever feels better for you. But then I want you to lift that chest up and feel the engagement of pulling the chest through. Nice stretch in that hip flexor on the right side. Deep inhale, breathe. And exhale it out through the nose. Again, inhale. And exhale. So good, breathe in. And then exhale, send those hips back, coming into half splits on this side. Nice lifted chest, spider tip those fingers if you need to. Feeling the fold at the hip while keeping a flat back. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. So good. Feeling that nice fold and that nice stretch. Begin to walk the hands forward. Lift that back knee. Plant the palms evenly. Breathe in here. Exhale it out. Inhale, open up big warrior two. Dialing that back foot down. Find and feel, settling in. Nice, strong 90-degree bend. Open that back hip up and out. Yes, open the hip. So you want to, sometimes even I grab down on my thigh and lift so that hip rotates out. Or you can also focus on lifting the back arch up off the mat. Send energy out the fingertips. Deep inhale with me. Exhale it out. Again, deep in. Deep out. Stay strong. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, left hand lifts. Stay strong in that left knee. When we're not flowing, we're taking these postures slower than we do when we flow. Sometimes it is more challenging, right? You feel the muscles actually working and you're settling in, making and having enough time for yourself to really find and feel the alignment. Deep inhale, breathe. Deep exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, big. Exhale, T the arms, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten that left leg, left hand lifts up. Keeping that right hip back in line with the left. You can take a gaze down at that back foot or up at the top hand, wherever your neck feels more comfortable. Hug the inner thighs together like you're gonna squeeze and wrinkle your mat. Feel that engagement in those inner thighs. Yes, that's what you want. Deep inhale. And exhale it out. Inhale it again. Exhale, T the arms. Both legs remain straight, and then we're going to just pivot that front foot so both feet are parallel to the short edges of your mat. Tee the arms up. This time we're going to take chest expansion again, but I want you to grab the elbows instead of making a fist. Yes, so elbows, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Perfect. Might feel a little bit different, might feel a little bit weird. Lift the chest up, inhale. Micro bend in the knees when you bend over. Exhale, forward fold. So you don't want to lock those knees out. Keep the connection with the arms in the back. So you can either keep them there or try and lift up the arms off the back, but that feels a little weird for me. And just listen to your body. If it feels good, you can try that, or just keep the connection with the arms to the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. So good. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feeling a nice shoulder stretch. Very gentle shoulder stretch here. And then go ahead and release the hands down to the mat. Bringing the palms underneath your shoulders, shift those heels in, and then bend the knees, using the hands as support. Send those hips back. Yes, you should feel immediately an engagement in the inner thighs and the hips. Breathe in, breathe out. So good. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Feeling a nice, beautiful stretch in those hips and the groin area there. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. When we come into horse, lift the chest up. Heels shift in, drop the booty low. Hands to the heart center. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Keep that booty low. Breathe in, chest is lifted. Exhale it out. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, arms lift up. Parallel the feet, full star pose. And then exhale, shift forward, warrior two to the front. 90-degree bend in that knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, chaturanga. Pinwheel the hands down. Plant the palms, step the left foot back. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale, let it go. Again, deep inhale. Deep exhale. So good. Inhale, roll it forward, coming into high plank. And hold for 5. Firing up that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Perfect. Tabletop. Shoulders over palms, hips over knees, friends. And then I want you to step the left knee into the center line of your mat. Lift the right leg up and then send it around behind the left. So both knees are down, but the right leg is behind the left. So splay open your feet. Walk the hands back towards your body until you come all the way down into your butt. Perfect. If you're like, oh my gosh, this is way too intense, straighten the bottom leg, whichever leg is on the bottom. But I challenge you to try and stay here. This is a huge, huge hip opener. Flex the toes, please. Toes flexed, help the knees, engage those knees so that we don't have anything crazy and weird happening in our knee tendons or all of the around all of the good stuff around the knee joint, right? So chest is lifted, toes are flexed, both sits bones are down on the mat. If you need to stay here and you're feeling this, I just want you to breathe. Inhale, exhale. If you're feeling really open this morning, you can start to walk the hands forward, folding in to intensify. Breathing always. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk the hands back towards your body. Find that nice tall, tall chest. Bring the hands down to the sides. Inhale, the right arm lifts up. And then exhale, gentle twist over, hooking that right hand on the outside of the left knee. Look over the left shoulder all the way to the back. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Slowly unwind, untwist, and then roll over. We'll come out the same way we went in. Roll over those knees using the hands to guide you. Finding yourself back in a nice square tabletop. Unwind your legs. We'll do the same thing on the other side, friends. Lift that left leg up. Send it back and behind the right. Open up those ankles and then walk the hands back towards the body until you come onto a seat. The right leg, opposite leg, which that was on the other side, should be on the top. It's my right, it may be your left. Flex those toes, knees are stacked. Both sits bones are down, nice and square. Chest is lifted, hands by your sides. Breathe in, breathe out. Listening to your body, doing what feels good on this side. Breathe in, breathe out. Walking the hands forward if you folded. Doing whatever feels good here. We'll stay for a couple more breaths. Just breathe in. Take inventory of the body and how it's feeling already after this beautiful practice we've been having this morning. Very gentle, very calm. And exhale. I'm super excited for the yoga challenge that we're going to get started on soon. It's going to be so great. Deep in, deep out. Walking the hands back if you folded. Nice tall spine. Inhale, lift that left arm up. And then exhale, twist, hooking the left arm on that right knee, looking all the way over the right shoulder. Toes are still engaged. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift up and release. Walking the hands forward, using the hands to guide you. Come all the way back up and into that nice tabletop position. So good. From here, we're going to take puppy pose. So tuck the toes and then send the hips back. So good. Keeping that chest lifted. You can spider tip the fingers, let the chest drop. But it's lifted up off the mat rather. Rocking right to left, massaging out those hips. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Again for me, inhale and exhale. So good. Inhale, peel that chest forward, come into a tabletop, stack the shoulders and stack the hips over the knees. We'll take 2 cat-cows. Inhale for cow pose, drop the belly button, lift. Exhale, round. Again, inhale and exhale. Perfect. From here, cross the ankles and then just come back down into a seat. Send the legs out long in front of you. Perfect. I'm going to come kind of shimmy up towards the front of my mat. Nice tall spine here, friends. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Pulling that chest through and forward. Folding at the hips, feeling into the legs here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So good. Lift the chest up. Open the palms up to the sky. We're going to slowly lower down to our backs using the core. Keep the heels down. Inhale first. Exhale, lower just a little bit. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale, lower just a little. Keep those heels down. Use the core. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Again, just a little. We're not all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, release it all the way down to the mat. Such a strong core that we use on our way down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And bring those knees into the chest. Squeezing them in nice and tight. You can rock right to left here. Massaging the back. Perfect. And then we'll find happy baby pose. Your hips should feel really good at this point. We've worked on them a little bit today. So grab the inner, the outer edges of the feet. Keep the low back down, and you can kick the heels up to the sky. You have kind of an opposing directional thing happening. Heels are up, hands are lifted up, but you're still pulling the hips down. Rocking right to left, breathing in and breathing out. So good. Take that right knee in, setting the left leg long down on the mat. Right knee's hugged into the right side body. Deep inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Draw the knee across the body over to the left. Right arm goes long, looking over at that right hand. I want you to keep the right palm up to the sky so that the shoulder externally rotates and stays cemented into the ground. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come back to center. Hugging both knees in. Grabbing those knees into the chest, deep breath in. And exhale, send the right leg long. Hug that left knee in nice and tight. Inhale big. Exhale, supine twist. Letting that left arm go long, keeping the left shoulder down. And the left palm up to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Getting ready for your day. Setting up the mindset. Finding a good positive mindset and mantra to take with you off your mat. Slowly unwind. Come back to center. Hug both those knees in to the chest again. We'll take a second set of happy baby. Grabbing the inside or the outside edges of the feet. Heels kick up, hips down, rocking right to left. Or just acknowledging what it is that you need to let go of. If you can't think of a good mantra for yourself today, you can acknowledge what you need to let go of and what isn't serving you. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Knees into the chest again this time. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Wrap the forearms around your shins, hugging everything in nicely to a tight ball, telling yourself something nice, something positive. You're doing great. And then exhale, final Shavasana. Open the palms up to the sky. Let those toes hang outward. Slightly tuck the shoulders underneath of you to lift the heart. And just simply breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling. Putting the breath on autopilot. Feeling gravity support and hold you. Keeping us grounded. I will guide you out. Stay here for just a couple more breaths. Going to deepen the breath, taking a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. Going to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then when you're ready, take a nice full body stretch, reaching in opposite directions. With the hands and the feet, deep inhale. And then exhale, gently roll over to the right or the left in a fetal position. Inhale and exhale. Slowly push yourself up. The legs are crossed. Finding a nice tall spine towards the front of your mat. Eyes remain closed. Shine energy up and out the crown of your head. The hands resting on your knees. Deep inhale for me. Deep exhale. Again, inhale big. Exhale it out. Inhale the hands to the heart center, preparing for a cleansing breath. Exhale out all the air, empty. Biggest breath. Deep inhale all the way from the low belly. When you get to the top, hold here. Take another sip. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale the thumbs up to the third eye center, the space between the eyebrows, the seat of intuition, within you, within me, within all things. Thank you so much for sharing your love and light. Namaste. So good. Thank you, yogis. Thank you for joining. That was perfect. That was lovely. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hi, Amy. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Jordan, Jill, Racina, Lara. Hi. So many of you jumped on today. Hello, Allison. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for joining and jumping on. Regardless if you watched for just a minute or if you were here with me for the whole class, that's perfect. If you're watching the replay, that's perfect. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay tuned in this group. Like this video, share this video, comment or tag a friend in this video. Invite people to join us in this group. It'll be super, super fun. The more people we get, the better it is. All right, I'm so grateful for all of you. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Love and light to all of you yogis. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Shayna. Love you. Stay tuned for the yoga challenge. It's coming soon, guys. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.